It's 11:11. Everybody make a wish. The angels are with us on this glorious, beautiful day. Thank you to everybody who is joining from all over. I just love this. You can see each other. You can scroll through. If you don't want to be on the camera, I totally understand, but the more of you that can show your faces, the more we have community, even if it's virtual community. So let's absolutely show yourself if you're okay with it. If not, it's okay too. And everyone is on mute right now, except for the presenters, so we shouldn't have any distractions, but just make sure you check that you're on mute. And there is a chat bar on the side. You guys are welcome to use the chat bar to share anything or ask any questions as time goes on. And there's so many wonderful people joining. So I'm just letting people in as I'm talking here. So welcome. Welcome to our One Heart, One Earth call. This is a healing circle for this incredible global event, this shift in our consciousness all around the world. It's so fabulous, so welcome. And I'm going to share with you here at the beginning a message that I channeled this morning from one of my master guides, Lucinda from Lemuria. And I think that's exactly how I want to start today. Before I do, I want to welcome 3 of my colleagues and dear friends who I love so much, who are going to be part of leading us today. And so I just want to take a moment to have them introduce themselves while we have folks still joining here. So we'll start with Becky Prater. Becky, if you want to share, I'm going to pin your video up here. And you can share, yeah. Make sure you're not on mute.
Okay, I am no longer muted. Hi, my name is Becky Prater, and I help people create what is in their hearts to create. I do this as an educator at the college level, and I do life transformation coaching. I do personal coaching. I have a couple of different healing modalities that I use to help people unblock stuck emotion and behaviors that no longer serve. And this is my book, which I help take people through as a process of coaching. And today I'm doing a meditation today about loving the world.
I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to move over to Sue Hunt. Sue, you want to share a little bit about yourself? Say hello.
My name is Sue or Suzanne. Sometimes I go by Suzanne Hunt. And I am a clairvoyant or an intuitive and a healer, energy healer, and a spiritual teacher. And I opened up my space as a healer, I guess about 15 years ago, when I learned to meditate. Prior to that time, I was kind of a mess energetically. And when I learned to meditate and find my space, I realized that a lot of the problems that I was struggling with in life were because I was processing everyone else's energy and not my own. And so once I learned to meditate, I realized that I was an empath, and that those empathic gifts were really the doorway to open up my intuitive space. And I have attended 3 clairvoyant schools here in Colorado to learn healing techniques that I use with clients. And so I work with my clients in person as well as on the phone, and I teach meditation classes at Althea for Center for Spiritually Engaged here in Denver. So that's a little bit about me.
I love it. And last but not least, Janae, I'm pinning you up. You want to say hello and share about yourself?
I would love to say hello, Lisa. I'm So happy to be here today. I'm a yoga teacher here in Colorado. I'm an intuitive and just exploring this journey. And like Buckminster Fuller said, just here on this spaceship Earth with all of you guys. I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. All right. Is everybody ready? I think we should just put our feet on the earth wherever you're sitting. We have the most potent group of healers and empaths and intuitives and just beautiful, incredible, wonderful souls that are here with us on this call and out on Facebook and wherever else you connect with us down the road. And I just cannot thank you enough and welcome. I am Lisa Gunshore. I am a channel and a multi-generational psychic medium, and I've been doing this work also for about 15 years with the public, and I can't even remember a day I wasn't talking to spirit in my life. So here we are in this time. And I want to share with you, we're going to open with a few different things. So I am going to have you go ahead and get comfortable in your seat, plant your feet on the earth. We're practicing palms down this year, so rather than sitting with your palms up on your lap, place them palms down so we're connected to the earth, to Gaia, who is so beautiful and wonderful, and close down your eyes. I'm going to share with you a message that I channeled this morning for all of us about the global event that is happening currently. And then we'll go directly into a prayer and meditation. So just be comfortable. All right, I'm going to pull up my notes. And yes, I am going to put my glasses on. Okay. This is the transmission from this morning. Good morning, beautiful co-creators of the new earth. While this time is filled with unknowns, the outcome is very much known at our cellular levels. During this time of quiet upon the earth, memories of a world long past will rise in the consciousness of many. A time in which we lived with peace and clarity of purpose. The earth has found a way to clear the air, this referring to many facets. When the pollution clears away from the mind, we have clear vision. This vision is an interdependent network of seekers fulfilling their soul's purpose. You have chosen to incarnate during this time. You've chosen to come to your planet to assist in the awakening. Together, you are the co-creators of a new earth, a new way of living. There are many referring to this global event as a time on hold. This is not accurate. This is a time of rapid acceleration on the spiritual planes and for human consciousness across the globe. Even now, in this moment, you feel as though you are sitting still, when in fact the earth is spinning on its axis at a great speed. This rapid acceleration we speak of is the global shift of consciousness from a linear, three-dimensional reality to a fifth-dimensional reality. In this new reality, what you imagine will instantaneously manifest. We urge you over the coming 3 weeks to manifest a new reality. Create a new routine. Sit with your writing tools and create a new life for yourself and your loved ones. The light has pierced humanity, and for the first time in your history, it is all happening at once. It is a gift of crystalline light. Much love, Lucinda of Lemuria. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and out through the mouth.
Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. I'm going to be transitioning into a prayer. And if you'd like, you can keep your hands grounded towards the earth, or you can bring them up to your heart. Today, my prayer is all about love and connecting into it. Right now is a time to choose love. And not only to choose love, but it's going to be chosen for you and held for you. And so we can all see how connected we are, how tied we are, how rooted we are to the earth and each other. We're feeling it right now. And my prayer is that you give into this. And I'd like to share the universal love prayer because it encompasses all of us, all the beings, all the creatures. So I will begin now. May all the beings be filled with joy and peace. May all the beings everywhere, the strong and the weak, the great and the small, the mean and the powerful, the short and the long, the subtle and the gross, may all beings everywhere, seen and unseen, dwelling far off or nearby, being or waiting to become, may all be filled with lasting joy. Let no one deceive another. Let no one anywhere despise another. Let no one out of anger or resentment wishing suffering on anyone at all. Just as a mother with her own life protects her child, may her only child from harm, so within yourself let grow a boundless love for all creatures. Let your love flow outward through the universe, to its height, its depth, its broad extent, a limitless love without hatred or enmity. Then as you stand or walk, sit or lie down, as long as you are awake, strive for this with a one-pointed mind. Your life will bring heaven to earth. Buddha. Thank you.
Okay, good morning again. So today I would like to lead us on what I call an open heart meditation. Part of it includes a poem that I'll get to in a little bit. But first I'd like to do a little cleansing, the meditation, a little cleansing on our crown chakra and in our heads to kind of bring more clarity and a little tuning on our immune system. And so with this meditation, I would like to recharge our ability to create love, to give love, and to receive love. Because when we fill up our own cups and recharge ourselves, we have more love to give to others, to share with our loved ones, our families, our friends, and our community and the world. So, and another point I'd like to make is when we recharge ourselves through the process of matching energy, and those who match our energy, because many of us are empathic, when other people come into contact with us, they have an invitation to also take a step up and to vibrate at a higher level. So when we choose to generate more love, other people can generate more love, and we're generating that to the world. And so with that, I'd like to invite you to ask your guides and angels to stand behind you during this meditation and help you clear away any energy that doesn't support you at your highest and best vibration right now. And you can just do that by mentally inviting your guides or your angels to stand there to help you clear any energy that's not supporting your best. And as I walk through the meditation, we're going to use some visualization and intention techniques. So I wanted to say, don't worry about, well, am I doing it right? Or Am I visualizing it right? Am I seeing the right thing? Because you are, when we work with intention and when we work with visualization, those two tools working together create and shift energy. So you can just relax into the meditation and visualize things as you see them and know that the right things are happening. So I'd like to invite you to ground and center. We've done a little bit of that already, but the way I like to ground and center is very helpful for releasing energy out of the body. And so if you would, settle back into your chair. You can take a nice deep breath, and if you'd like, let your eyes close down or cast them down gently. And I like to ground from the base of my spine. There's lots of ways to ground, but you can follow along with me at this method if you like. And the way that I would ask you to do that is to envision a nice colored shaft of light emitting from the base of your spine. And you can let that colored light, it can be red, blue, orange, pink, any color that you like, just not black or white. And just envision, if you will, that colored shaft of light emitting from your spine, maybe as wide as your hips, and let it go down. See it going down through the chair or the couch you're on. Let it go down into the floorboards of the building that you're in. Let it go down into the bedrock, into the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth, where you can connect in. You can allow any energy in this way to release from your body down to Mother Earth, where it can be recycled. And this technique also helps to line up your chakras so that when you're in your clarity and all your chakras are vibrating, energy again that doesn't support you is just clearing out of your space so you can be at your highest vibration. Nice. And then if you would, we'll take another visualization to imagine that your awareness is in the center of your head, which is, of course, the sixth chakra. If you're aware of chakras, this is your clairvoyant or your intuitive center. And the center of our head is the space from which we visually create our world and our lives. So when we activate this space, we not only turn on our intuitive awareness, like flipping on a light switch, if you will, but it also helps us when we work with visualization, that what's we're picturing in our minds is being projected out into the world to be created. So that space behind your eyes, a little bit above between your ears, just have your awareness in there and just notice that that space is getting brighter and lighter as you do that. And then one more way to help ground and center is I like to imagine a nice colored bubble around me. We all have an aura bubble around us. It's about an arm's length out. And you can just imagine, if you would, that outer bubble of yours is painted a nice color. Again, it can be yellow, green, red, pink, any color that you'd like. And that bubble around you helps create a boundary, separate us a little bit from energies of the world. It allows that when you're creating from your sixth chakra and you're projecting your intentions, what you want to manifest, that you're projecting that out into the world, and that you're creating from your own energy. And so you're sitting in your bubble that's painted, and you're grounded with that shaft of light, and your awareness is in your center of your head. And I'd like to invite you now to connect in with the God of your heart, however you see that for yourself, whether that is indeed God or the Supreme Being, whether that is universal energy, the oneness, however you see the God of your heart, your higher self. Just imagine that you're connecting in with that higher self, that universal energy. I'm going to call it spirit for the duration of this meditation. So we're going to check in with spirit and just imagine that there's a huge golden ball of golden light shining above your head, maybe 10 inches above your head, and that spirit, the God of your heart, has activated that energy to come in and help you recharge and reset your space today for love. Imagine this is a golden light in that golden ball of energy. And then if you would just allow, just with your visualization, just pretend you can imagine that that big golden ball of light is flowing down, opening from the bottom, flowing down into the top of your head. And that crown chakra, that spinning chakra on the top of your head, is being activated with that golden healing light from spirit. The crown chakra looks kind of like a little spinning vortex pointing upward. It's about maybe a quarter size at the base of the top of your head, and it opens like a flower or a fountain upwards to the sky. And you can just imagine, if you would, that vortex on your head, your crown chakra spinning off any energy that you don't need right now, connecting you in with your highest clarity and your awareness and your connection to your truth, the truth that comes in from your guides and your spirits and your own wisdom. So spinning that crown chakra a little bit clears it, cleanses it, and allows you to be in your clarity and your own truth. Now we're going to invite that golden light to come a little further down into the center of your head that we activated a little bit ago. And I'm going to invite you to do some more imagination, if you would. There are 3 glands in the brain that really help manage our space. And I'd like to walk you through a little visualization to give each of those glands a little vibration, a little cleansing, a little recharge. And the 3 glands are the pineal gland, and the pituitary gland, and the hypothalamus gland. And you can just imagine them for this meditation, that they might look like 3 little round circles or egg-shaped circles in the head, and that maybe they're in the shape of a triangle. We're working with intention and visualization here, so it doesn't matter how you see it. But you can imagine these 3 spaces, maybe in a triangle, start to vibrate at that golden energy. And when the pituitary starts to vibrate, it will discharge any energy that prevents the master gland. The pituitary is the master gland for our endocrine system and our whole body. Just allow that pituitary to glow in the golden light and to act as the master gland, telling the body from your headspace and from your spiritual connection how the body needs to set its biorhythms and its functions to support your highest good and your highest health. And the other gland, the pineal, is connected to the crown chakra. Again, when it starts to vibrate, it allows you to bring that spiritual wisdom that you have, your truth, into your headspace so that you can be aware of it, whether it's in pictures or senses or however you connect with spirit. Let that pineal gland open up your connection to the God of your heart and to spirit. And then allow that hypothalamus to start glowing as well. The hypothalamus, when it spins and clears, will clear off any old memories and past experiences that aren't supporting you now, clearing all of that out so that you can be in present time, here today, at your highest and best vibration. Nice job. Next, we're going to move down, let that spiritual energy, that healing energy, flow down into the thymus gland, which is there at the upper chest, just below the V in the neck bone, just below the neck, that little space. And for the meditation today, you can just imagine two maybe little nut-like shapes that are fused together. Here, and just imagine, however you see it, your thymus gland. You can just let that start to vibrate and energizing this vibration here in the thymus gland. Some people see as the fourth chakra. Some people see it as the seat of the soul, as your connection with God. The thymus gland supports our immune system and our body functions. So giving it a nice golden vibration will help reset your health and your immune system for today. And you can allow that this thymus gland is glowing at love and in your ability to trust spirit. And that this vibration of the thymus gland will vibrate to provide you with energy that supports everything that you need right now. The gifts of life that you need, let you receive, allows you to, clearing this vibration in the thymus allows you to receive the gifts that you need right now, to receive the gifts of life that you want right now, and to receive the gifts that lift you up and bring purpose and meaning into your life. So invite this golden light to strengthen and recharge your immune system, to remember who you are as an individual, as a soul, as a learner, as a teacher, as a source of light, as one who inspires others. That's who you are. So I'd like to ask you to have your guides and angels hold that vibrating light in those glands, in your head and in your high heart, that thymus gland, and on the top of your head. And I'd like to do one more thing while you're in meditation, is read you a poem. It's called the Open Heart Meditation. And this meditation, I don't know who wrote it, but I've loved it and I've used it before in classes that I've been teaching. And so just sit quietly and allow yourself to receive these words and to let them create whatever energy they create for you, and to allow them to release any energy that can't have this highest vibration that is yours. Open Heart Meditation. I am beautiful. I love myself. I am imperfect. I forgive myself. I love myself. I am worthy. I love myself. I am beautiful. I love myself. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I love and appreciate myself just as I am. The more I give, the more I receive, and the happier I feel. I love myself. I am a good receiver. I love myself. I am safe. I love myself. I am imperfect. I forgive myself. I love myself. I am worthy. I love myself. I am a beautiful, powerful woman or man. I love myself. My relationships reflect my heart's desires. I love myself. It is safe for me to have what I want. I love myself. I am evolving towards perfection at the fastest possible harmonic rate. I love myself. I am a beautiful, powerful woman or man. I love myself. There is enough for me. I love myself. I am enough. I have enough. I do enough. I love myself. I don't have to please anyone else. I like myself. I love myself. I am highly pleasing to myself in the presence of others. I love myself. I express myself freely, fully, and easily. I love myself. I am a powerful, loving, and creative woman or man. I love myself. I now love and accept my body completely. I love myself. I am imperfect. I forgive myself. I love myself. I am a knowing co-creator with all that is. I love myself, and so it is. So go ahead and sit with the energy of love for a few minutes, as long as you like. Let your heart be in compassion for yourself, for others, for your loved ones, your community, and for the world. And when you're ready, and when your healing feels complete, you can watch the golden light from the spirit quiet back to your natural vibration, a restful vibration that's just right for you. As you take a deep breath and exhale, wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. You can open your eyes and start to come back to the room and notice yourself at a new vibration, higher vibration, the highest vibration that's right for you right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sue. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you. Is everybody feeling a little better than we were when we started this? I hope so. We have one more incredible meditation to do today, but before we do, I was really called to do a group reading for all of us here, all of us that are joined together, and all of us that are connected. And so what I want to say about this global event is that it's really a beautiful shift on the earth, and for the first time in our lifetimes, we are all in this together. No one is alone, and I cannot love that enough. And the energy is just sparkling and floating, and fairies and angels and witches and healers, and oh my God, it's amazing. It's like this network of incredible light beings are just expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding across the globe. And it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in all the years of working with the light. I have never seen this. And in all the years of working with the light and channeling beings, I had ideas of this, and I don't think any of us could have guessed that this was how this was going to work, and that this was the time that it was going to work, but it happened. And so I have this beautiful deck of shaman cards, and I'm just going to pull a couple and honestly just see what Spirit has to say to us. And then I want to be cognizant of time because we have another beautiful meditation, but I do want to give the opportunity if anyone wants to share to do so, because this is our community while we're all at home, right? This is the best way for us to connect and be in community with one another, since we can't be with each other side by side. We ultimately are with each other side by side. There's no time or space, and this is a spaceless, timeless Zoom call. So here we go. So I'm just going to pull, and I'm just going to ask all of you to reach out to those guides and angels that Sue had you call in, and bring them in to connect with us and to help guide us with the messages from Spirit that we wish to have. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards here. Oh my God, these couldn't be more amazing. All right. The first card I pulled is the circle. Isn't that beautiful? And that's us. I mean, truly, isn't it? It's us. But it's also our world, is what I see here. And really, the message I get from Spirit about this is that this is the time for us to create our sacred circle. As above, so below. In a time between times and a space between spaces, we exist together as one. We are united as one circle. In our home, in our families, in our community, in our spiritual communities, in our city, in our state, in our country, and in our world, we are one circle of divine light. And I love these handprints because they're so indigenous. I had a thought come to me earlier when I was preparing for this call, and it's coming up now, so I'm going to share it. I believe that each and every one of us may in fact have come from other places. But the first lifetime that we chose to come to Earth, to Gaia, we fell in love. This beautiful, open, loving energy. And we felt the wind, and we heard the wind in the leaves and the trees, and we felt the rain on our face and saw the fire of the sun. And we thought, my God, there's no place more beautiful than this place here right now. And so we came back, and we came back, and we came back to be here. And maybe we made some mistakes. And maybe we got caught up in other things. But collectively, I believe that we came here right now because we wanted to fight for this place that we love. And even if we came from other planets and other dimensions and other spaces, we actually love this place more than anything in the whole wide world. Because maybe there's no other place that has an ocean like we do, or trees like we do, or a sun like we do. And this is our circle. This is our sacred circle. And I truly believe that. And the other card I pulled is the seer. Also incredible, because that's who we are. And when I look at this card, again, I see the earth, but I also feel the moon and the energy of intuition, and the image of the high priestess from the tarot pops into my head when I look at the seer, because it's all this beautiful idea of intuitive powers. And I think this was a big wake-up call for a lot of us, that we need to listen to our intuition. We knew things, but maybe we were so caught up in that minuscule view that we didn't pull out to see the global view of what our intuition was telling us, whether it was changing jobs or working from home or going out and getting a teacher certification or starting to read cards or whatever it was. And so listen to your calling, listen to your intuition. Listen to that place of knowing inside yourself. That's what I feel this means. So just amazing, truly. I want to open it up for just a couple minutes of sharing, and then we're going to go into this other meditation so that we stay on time. And then we'll have a quick wrap up at the end. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to unmute everyone, and there's a lot of people on this call. So I ask that you mute yourself if you're not speaking, but I want to unmute everyone. So if you do in fact want to speak, you can. And what I'll do here, let's do this. If you click on, I think there's a manage participants button, I think, and you might be able to raise your hand, but if not, you can just speak. So let me unmute everyone. Okay, everyone's unmuted. So again, mute yourself if you're not going to speak. And if you can figure out how to raise your hand, do it. And if not, if anybody wants to speak, I'm actually going to switch this view. You can click on the grid and see just everyone on here. It's really kind of awesome and amazing. So many incredible faces. If you click the grid view up in the right-hand corner. And so who wants to share? Is anybody feeling called to share anything? Everyone's quiet. Anyone? Bueller.
I will speak.
Do it.
I'm here in Seattle. I'm Lori. And it's been a very...
Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Lori, I gotta unmute you. Hold on. I gotta find you and unmute you. Okay. Oh, technology. Okay, Lori.
I know, technology, and it has been testing us this week.
Ah, Mercury is underpinning us right now with this technology. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the technology, like, you know, like I get around things and they all go awry. Everyone thinks I just don't know how to use it. But the truth is, it all just goes haywire the moment I get used, like close to it. So
Same here.
my team thinks I'm nuts, but the truth is I'm not nuts. It just takes it a little different route for me. So, but yeah, we've been finally working from home here and, you know, preparing, and I think I have everything ready for me to just kind of close down as much as I possibly can over the next few weeks, because I think the next few weeks, particularly in these cities that have the turmoil first in them in our continent, are up for quite a wild ride. And I've been really just trying to send a lot of love to people and a lot of messages back. And, you know, my comment is this is the biggest science experiment I think I've ever been a part of, whether I, you know, chose it or not. I mean, all of us, whether we chose it or not, everyone's on for the ride. So just hold on and do your best through it and shine your light, shine your love, help those in need. I did see a person, I have a home across the way, an adult care home. I did see them last Sunday. My experience was this. I was having a dream early morning, and in my dream, there were cords going out of my home from the electrical, and I followed the cords, and it went to a fence, and there was an encampment of people living and trying to survive. And I got angry at first, like, oh, this is going to cost me. Oh my gosh, what's going on? And then a person came over to me, this lady, and she said, no, someone's dying. They need the power. They need the energy. And I said, okay, where is she? Is she ready to die? Is she okay with dying? And then she came forward and looked me in the eyes, and I asked her, are you ready to die? Are you okay with dying? And she said, yes. And then I woke up to sirens outside my home, going to the home over there. And within 15 minutes of that, maybe a half hour, they pulled a body out, just like you were seeing from the adult care home that they keep showing on the news from here, wrapped from head to toe, same way. The guys put her in the ambulance and saluted, and away she went. And so that was my sign that this is really real, and that it's not just one space or one home, it's like everyone. And we're all connected, and I helped her pass, whether I asked for that or not. It was close to me, and I was her channel, and I took it and I used it, and I helped her. And we're going to have to help people that way too, living or passing, that they're okay. That they're okay, and that they
Becky's
can.
gonna freak out over here because we just talked about this like right before the call. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Lori. Sorry.
Well, it's going
I
to get
just could see
intense. There's going to
Becky's
be so
face
many.
going,
There's going to be so many. There's
Yes.
so many need to go to the light, and so many need to know it's okay, and be guided, or just told, and something handled with love instead of fear, handled with care and light and everything that's good instead of all of the negativity that's attached to all of this. And we
Yeah.
all need to be prepared that we may lose people that we know. We all need to be prepared for that, because this is seriously going to cleanse, and all it means is they're needed on the other side. And it's really important, and it's not a wasteful passing. It is not a wasteful passing. It
Maybe
means
I
they've
can
done their
share.
jobs. They've done their jobs, and they've done it for all of us that get to stay, and they'll help all of us that have to go. I don't know. None of us know. But we can work together, and the prayer and the community right now is the most important thing that we can do together.
Just about that same thing, the thing we were talking about, Lisa, and then my friend V is on here, and I was talking to her about it today. This exact thing. I've been doing this for a while and noticing a great need that we kind of need people to sort of be doulas for the dying in our meditation. And so maybe I could make it available, the process that I go through when I do this, if anybody's interested or feels like they're called to this. Because I really think, Lori, that we need people to actively call in those who are alone, because a lot of people are dying and they're alone because they're in confinement or quarantine. And it's just heartbreaking, like their family can't even be with them. So for us to step in energetically and say, I'm here, we are here. And then work them through, like some of the things you said, you did your job, you've done this for us. Thank you for, taking your part in it. Yeah. So maybe at some point I can give you guys this thing that I've written up that will help you take yourself through that process in a real active way.
Yeah, well, and Becky, I think what we can do is everyone, I'm going to send out a link to the replay of this so you can connect with it as much as you want. And when I do that, I will have information on how to connect with all of us here today. So if you're called to connect with Becky, Lori and Becky, you guys definitely need to connect for so many reasons. Just reach out to her, and then Becky, you'll be able to build your doula force you were talking about earlier. So I'm going to hand it off to you, Becky, so you can take us through this last portion, and then I'll wrap up with just some fun things at the very end for everybody. But I'm going to mute myself, and go ahead, Becky.
Okay, so we're going to get back into meditation. And something really quickly I wanted to read is that, by joining in this today, you recognize your capability to make change, heal others, heal the world, or at least have a heartfelt willingness to do so. And that is incredible and wonderful. So thank you for being here. So we're going to do a two-part process. It's an active meditation where you are going to be generating love. Your body, you'll be working with your subconscious or imagination to generate love. The second step, you are going to, because you already are, be love. So I want you all to settle in. And we're going to do a little heart math breathing to bring our heart and mind and body into coherence. And that involves breathing in for 5 seconds, holding it for a few seconds, and breathing out for 5 seconds. We're going to do that 5 times, and I'll walk you through it. So go ahead and breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we do this, at any time when we do this, it brings our heart and mind into coherence, which is a really important state. So as you're settled in, if you can, get yourself into like an Indian style position, because you need your legs to kind of support your arms. And you know, Lisa was talking about putting your hands down, because how important is that to give back to the earth and to show your appreciation. But right now we're going to turn them up, because what I want you to do is visualize yourself holding one of those big weird yoga balls, you know, those big rubbery balls that some people sit on when they're doing work, or a Pilates ball. You know what I'm talking about, those big things. It's sort of like the same size as your torso, actually. So just visualize yourself holding it in your hands. And you know they're not very heavy, so it's really easy to do this. And you're going to really hold this ball in your hands for the rest of the time, all the way to the end. And it's going to just be so easy to do that. So notice the color of this ball. They come in all different colors. So what is yours? Is yours like a golden ball or a red? Mine changes, and this one's kind of a golden rubbery ball. But whatever yours is just perfect. So as you're kind of noticing this thing, just miraculously, just like that, that ball changes into the earth, and that earth is hovering in your hands like that ball. It's not heavy. It's hovering. It's not even, you don't even feel the weight of it, actually. It's just, you're actually not even holding it. What you're doing is you're creating a space within which that earth can turn and do its earth thing. Just notice that earth. Look down and notice how bright and beautiful it looks with all the pollution gone. Notice which continent it is that you can see. Notice the atmosphere around it. Just makes it sort of look like it's glowing in your arms. Just notice how amazing it feels to be holding this earth in your arms. So now you're going to bring your awareness back into your heart space. What's so cool about it is your arms are just going to naturally and effortlessly hold that earth in your arms. We're going to be using that and directing our energy to it. So just notice that it's so easy. Just let your arms relax completely into that holding position. Now move your awareness into your heart space where you had just been breathing into. I might have left that part out. Move your awareness into your heart. Let's take another heart math breath into your heart space, like for 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And allow your imagination or your subconscious to bring into your heart space something you love so much. It just shows up like that. And notice what that is. A person, a place, your partner, your pet. Could be a thing that you love so much, chocolate or bacon, because I love bacon. Anything that shows up is just perfect. Just notice it and feel the feelings of loving that thing. Allow the memories to just drift into your mind of being with that person or in that place or doing that thing you love. feel that feeling of loving it. And allow that feeling of love to fill up your whole body. Just let it go all the way up through your head and out through your arms, down your torso and through your legs. Just fully fill up with that love. Next, I want you to take a big breath in, fill yourself up even more, and then you're going to move all that love energy and surround the earth. So ready? We're going to breathe in. Move all that energy out and into the earth space, into your arms. Notice what the color and the quality of that energy just was that you have sent to the earth. Oh, is it like a green slime that's just covering the earth with its beautiful energy? Or is it a pink, wispy cloud that's circulating in the earth? What does that look like for you? Notice the earth just receiving that love. Oh, gosh. So happy. Gaia knows just what to do with it. She is not that, oh my goodness. She has no problem receiving love. No problem. And that feels complete. Allow your imagination to bring in another thing you love, just like that, right into your heart space. Whew, could be a different person, a place, a thing, could be somebody that has passed or somebody that is alive. Allow yourself to fully feel that thing that you love and the love that you feel for them. Just let it expand out into your body. Allow your imagination also to bring in the memories of that. What, things you shared, what you did in that space, anything about it. Just know that that energy is being generated in your body greater and greater. And now you're going to breathe in, expand that love into your body, all the way out through your body, and then move it out onto that earth again. Just allow it to just fill up that space in your arms, all around that earth. Just allow Gaia to feel all of that love that you feel for Gaia and for everything on the planet. Just notice. Now I'm going to let you sit in this space for about 5 minutes, allowing your imagination to bring up easily and effortlessly, one at a time, things that you love so much, your favorite things, your favorite people, your favorite spaces, everything, just one at a time. Feel the feelings. See yourself as a love generator. You're feeling those feelings. Breathe in and then move that into the earth space. Just love on that earth as much as you can, like you feel it's your love vibration, and just move it into that earth space. Just going to let you sit there for about 5 minutes, and I'll bring you back when it's time.
Om tare tu re so ma om tare tu re so ma om tare tu re so ha om tare tu re so.
Lisa, I think we should turn the music off actually, because I think our minds need to really bring up imagery.
I'm good with
And that's
that.
kind of getting in the way, I think. Thank you.
I don't want to stop.
Perfect. So now bring your awareness back into your heart space. Our bodies and our three-dimensional selves love the feeling of feelings. And we can generate a lot of love by just feeling the feelings, and that emanates out of us. The truth is, we are all love energy and nothing else. We are creation energy. We create every second. We are creation energy, and that's love energy. So now I want you to notice again the earth around you, or like in front of you. You're holding onto the earth again. And just notice her. What I want you to recognize in yourself right now and notice, like, you are this love energy. So being love energy we're going to do this for about 3 minutes. We're just going to be love energy. And that feeling, you might even start feeling the tingling of your body right now. You might even be vibrating, like you should be vibrating. If you don't feel it, you just are, you are already. And notice how your vibration and your love, the energy of you, which is love, is actually going to envelop that earth completely. So you and the earth are one as like an egg shape, or what do you call that, toroidal field or something? I think they call it that, where it's just this generating this energy ball of beautiful, pure love. Just be in that space, you and the earth as one. And we're going to sit here for 3 minutes. Just feel that and be that. Be that love. Be love. Radiate that love out. Just see yourself radiating that love out. And if this is hard for you, visualize yourself as a sun, you and the earth as a ball together, or a sun beaming out that love to the universe. It's going to the universe. And the coolest part is every one of us is connected to each other, so it's so much bigger than just us. In fact, every single one of you is connected with every single person you've ever touched in your entire life. And this love is tapping into that speck or that seed of love or seed of light that you left with those people. It's turning up the heart light in every person you've ever been in touch with. Just know this and know that this is what's happening. I want you to reach into your heart space right now. Right in the center of your chest is a dial. It's a dial, and you're going to turn it up as much as you possibly can, and maybe even more, because you can and you're capable. Emitting more light than you ever thought possible. Now, I want you to, as you're holding that earth, I want you to now, like, if you know, it's in your arms, and I want you to bring that earth, actually all that vibration and all that earth, bring that into yourself as though you're hugging it into your body. Just hug that earth right into your body. Become one with that earth, one with the world, one with all its inhabitants. All the exact same energy of love. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Go ahead and bring your awareness back into your space. Maybe stretch out. Wiggle your hands and fingers and toes. When you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for participating in this so much today. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. All right, everybody, you can keep moving. If you need to move, do it. Get your energy flowing and everything moving back into your body. And just a few brief announcements, and then we're going to go. Thank you guys, first off, for being on and being here for the earth and for yourself and for participating today. The replay will be out later this afternoon, and I will include the channeled message that I shared at the beginning so that you have that information. Also, we're going to have some special offerings. Sue and I are going to be offering 30% off readings for those of you that were on the call, and I think there'll be other things as well, so that'll be on the email also. I also happen to have an ebook of my book, Enlightenment Pie, which is actually pretty helpful right now if you need help in understanding how to get through this time and how to eat for your health and practice spiritual tools for your health. So I'm going to pick one of you that have registered. So I have all of your names. So I'll just pick one of you and I'll be giving you this free ebook. So you'll have that as well. And these 11:11 calls will continue on Saturdays indefinitely through this time, as it's going to go on for a little bit, so that we have community and connection, and we'll continue to have information and readings and healings and so much more to come out as well. So stay connected, and I can't think of anything else I really want to say right now. Thank you guys so much. We're all going to get through this. It is all going to be better than fine. And let's just hold space for each other no matter what our journey is during this time, that we are connected. And
Lisa, do you want to say something about your class? The class thing for next coming up or not?
Oh, yeah, I could just share. So we are going to be, I'm working on building a global week-long summit. That is going to also be One Heart, One Earth, and it's going to be free classes available for an entire week and special offerings. If any of you healers or empaths or intuitives or anyone on this call that would like to participate, just email me and I'll get you the information. But we're going to be sharing a whole week long of classes and meditations that are all free for you to participate in while we're in this mindful retreat. That's it. Somebody asked if I could share the meaning of 1111. That really is the number, it could be the number of the angels, the number of the ascended masters. Truly, at this point in time, I am doing a lot of lineage work and work with transformation of our genetics. And so 1111 is actually part of the genetic numbers, and it's just so special to me. So when you see 1111, it tells you you're on your path. It tells you that the angels are with you, that your ascended masters and guides are with you. So that is the meaning of 1111, and I can't get enough of it. So thank you guys again so much for being on the call, and so much love and light to everyone, and thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye.